Hey, welcome to the next episode of Simpsons Hit and Run.
We're
We're
slowly.
we're
We're,
we swapped to a post-recording sort of deal due to technical issues.
we're
So
sorry. We are sorry. Uh, just we want to talk about this game. So, yeah. Here's the band character. The music already isn't helping. So, we're gonna get through
yeah,
this part as quickly as possible. Me and Rex here and the team here at Galactic Rush do not condone any racism. Not just because most of us are indeed minorities on this channel. In some way, shape, or fashion.
yeah.
But yeah, here's a
random object.
you know what? Let's talk about. Okay, so when I see this character, I only think of one thing.
In the future.
What?
I think of the "Who Needs the Kwik-E-Mart" song.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Yeah.
So is the character who played Apu still like? Does he still voice
You mean
the show?
you mean the person?
Oh, the person.
Hank Azaria?
I've seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Does the character still what the dude?
Does Hank Azaria still play characters in The Simpsons?
Yeah, he just doesn't do Apu anymore.
Hope I am still
Did
the
you ever
blind
watch
runner I was in my
the
youth.
documentary?
Oh, the problem with Apu.
Yeah.
I've been selling tainted
I
food.
haven't.
Unless I redeem
I
myself,
have not either,
will
but I
be
want to.
reincarnated as a sea cucumber.
Yeah.
Or worse, a land cucumber.
I need to.
must
I
find
need
the
to
source
find
of
out
this
what that
evil
documentary
beverage.
is on.
So the
Listen,
invoice
it's
commanded
late
I
at
go
night.
here, but I
We're
see no
both
cola
tired.
factory. Oh, a cola truck. Time for
No,
me to
Apu
do
is
that
voiced by
Hindu
a
that I
different
do.
cartoon character
you.
from
Come
a
again.
different dimension.
I mean, some people
Oh,
would
better
consider
hurry.
him one.
Last time I left
I
the
mean,
store,
you-
hoodlums put pornography
You
in
need
the
to
Bible
watch Brock
magazines.
Meyer.
Oh no.
Also, get used to music like this. A lot of this just plays for Apu's missions.
I feel like, see, here's the thing. I feel like
Just
Apu
between me and you, random object.
might be what's holding the Hit and Run remake back.
Yeah.
Like they might not want to acknowledge this because I think a Road Rage one could happen because he's not very he's just a passenger in Road Rage.
No, he's also a playable character.
Oh, he is. But
Yeah.
the GBA one is the one I'm thinking of because I think in the GBA one it's just the family as the drivers.
No, everyone who's playable in the console version is also playable in the GBA version.
That port amazes me. Like how they actually got that game to be decent. Like Road Rage is currently at my local retro game store. They want about, I know they want like 60 to 70 for Hit and Run on all consoles. I think they want 35.
That game should not be that much.
They want 35 for Road Rage, which I mean I guess is good because. Okay, so I consider a retro game good when it's even if it's $5, if it's less than what it was, full price was.
Yeah.
Like if it's something like Road Rage, it's 35, but were GameCube games 60?
Yeah, I think.
So,
I smashed my skull.
so GameCube is where the $60 games era started that we're used to.
Looks like a
Yeah.
So-
is taking on
Oh,
the mob.
it's a businessman.
See,
Hello,
speaking of The
stereotypical Italian.
Sopranos,
Please to
yeah,
tell
we
me the
were
source of the
we were
evil
watching
cola.
The Sopranos
know
before this.
Except that
I don't know how I
the
feel about what
control by
Apu
mysterious
said,
strangers.
saying speaking
Anyway,
one
you shouldn't stick your
stereotypical
nose in other
character to
people's
another.
business. It could come back to haunt you and your
Yeah.
family.
Oh my gosh. Your thinly veiled threat has reminded me of my fatherly
See,
duties.
here's the thing. I
I'm
don't get
supposed
why
to pick up
Apu
the
is
octuplets at the
playable in
doctor's.
this. Why didn't they just
Must
give
admit,
Lisa a
the
second
smell of
level?
fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Because
Here we are at the
I don't know.
destination.
Because
Oh,
wait,
no.
because
also, I'll be honest, I forgot to turn off the frozen timer cheat for the rest of these recordings, so oops.
oops.
No, it's genuinely an oops. The only time it's not an oops is in the final level, because the last few levels are BS.
Well, here's the other thing. I feel like Marge could have had another level.
Do not fear.
Lisa,
You will be reincarnated.
because Marge and Lisa each only have one level.
Yeah?
It's like I don't get why they gave a level to Apu. Oh, Dr. Hibbert!
I'm afraid we have a medical emergency.
Oh no, my babies.
Your babies are about to go to the bathroom all over my waiting room. And diapers aren't covered by your insurance.
Oh
You
no.
better hurry. I heard the show be built
No!
after grabbing every diaper in town.
No,
What?
what this mission is, like, really?
Maybe Mr. Homer will have a large gas-guzzling American
Yeah.
vehicle that I could use.
Because what? Because Apu has, what, like 8 kids?
Yep.
Because stereotype. You know, me and Rox have already acknowledged the fact that stuff we love doesn't age the best. I
Fresh air
feel
is
like
somewhat confusing.
I'm trying to think. Which show do you think
Mr.
has the
Homer, sir,
most stated
do you have an
content
oversized
between
vehicle that I
these
might be borrowing?
3?
Borrowing?
King of the
No.
Hill.
Selling to you
Apu!
is daily
What
high
idle
price? Yes.
animation?
Fine,
What the?
whatever.
Yeah, that's his idle animation.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, fathering 8 children has really hurt
So-
my stamina.
What one do you think has more dated content out of these 3? Simpsons, Futurama, or King of the Hill? As someone who's proficient in all 3 of them.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more
I
than
think
4
Simpsons,
times
yeah.
while I am driving
I
around
was
today.
about to include the critic, but then the critic, even though it's only 2 seasons, the critic might give the Simpsons a run for its money. I still won't.
Yeah. Also, I can't I can't really judge the critic because I've never seen it.
Well, you've seen him
No!
show up in the Simpsons.
Yeah.
So, I think what that means is that at some point I'm gonna, if you're down, I should show you the show at least.
I'm
I
game.
want to show you the show that Matt Groening hated so much that he took his name off of it.
It wasn't the show that he hated. He just hated that episode.
Oh no, he hates the critic. He went on record. He didn't like the show at all,
Not
or the
good for my
character.
insurance.
So he did not help with the critic show, and then he took his name off of the episodes that Jay Sherman shows up in. And that's why he has Jay Sherman show up in Insane Ward later on.
This is just between
It
me
stinks.
and you,
Yes,
random
Mr.
object.
Sherman, everything stinks. Is Dr. Hibbert actually a good doctor?
Yes. Other than him low-key being a parody of Cosby Show Bill Cosby? Yeah.
Filing your taxes?
I must
Nope,
finish
just some
quickly or vomit.
holiday-related fatalities.
Quickly,
This is a stack
drop my
of death
important and children's
certificates.
tushies.
That was close. Another minute and my office would look like the Ganges River.
Oh, I feel like I'm humming.
This whole part, the thumbnail just has a I'm sorry. No, it has the Miles Morales. I made a mistake thing with Miles Morales. Look on the news thing, the apology video.
Oh, wait. If you think that's bad, wait. I want you to listen to this interaction.
Hello, famous American clown. I wish to ask a favor.
Everyone wants to wet their beaks.
I require information about trucks delivering evil cola. How can I get this classified data?
Sorry, Apu. I'm a drink squeezy punchy lowlife. You need a professional scumbag. Follow a cop until you find one. You'll have better luck if you You know, look American.
Thank you, horrible man.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. What?
No.
Okay, over there,
I'm
Homecoming.
not dying. I want to go back to watching The Sopranos. welcome to our LP of The Sopranos.
I'm not doing that game.
When you, what is
No.
this outfit? What?
It's his American outfit.
No.
You didn't see that episode?
Are-
So every single outfit in this game is a reference to an episode.
That's actually something I want to point out. So you know how Community
What?
has that episode that you can't get on Netflix or anywhere unless you buy like box sets.
I didn't, because the first time I ever watched Community
It's
was
the
on
D&D
Netflix.
episode, and it's for obvious reasons.
I make this look easy. Oof, better hurry.
Okay, that
Time I
makes
left this
sense.
door,
Like,
hoodlums put
because
whatever
when they
vision
did the
right on my
flashback
face.
episode, they mentioned how they were playing D&D, and I was like, "Where's? I don't remember that episode. Was that just something that happened off screen?"
That's a
or-
big episode.
A random object.
Like you can watch it if you get the show on like
Oh.
DVD or like pay for it. So,
Mhm.
crazy thing that I was gonna point out is that if you go to Disney Plus, every single episode with a Who is still there. It's just that they don't make it anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the character's still here, but like, it's very interesting.
I mean, to be fair, Apu is still in The Simpsons. He just doesn't have any major roles or talking lines.
Oh, they made him
anymore.
a
He's just
background character? I thought they got rid of
now.
him completely.
No, he still appears. He's just in the background now. He doesn't say anything, nor does he have any plot important story beats anymore.
Did they do the same thing with Miss Krabappel?
No, her character just died. Her character died off screen.
I miss her.
Yeah, when her actress passed away, they did.
Yeah.
You know the chalkboard gag?
What are you trying to
They
prove?
did a like silent chalkboard gag in the
I
sense of
flushed my
like,
skull.
instead of it being like a joke, it was just Bart writing on the chalkboard, "We miss you, Mrs. K." It is just there was no music. It was a really touching thing, and then they just went on with the
So
rest of the opening. They don't explain how she died. They just
So the
say
thing
that
with
she
Miss
died off screen.
Krabappel is, or Miss Krabappel.
Also, Homecoming. Another one of Apu's mission themes.
Greatest driver
I
in all
don't
the
like
land.
it. I want to go home. But, so one thing about Mrs. Krabappel, though, is that,
Oh, what
first
good
of all,
luck.
she
A criminal.
always,
Oh, surely a violent filth bag
she
such as yourself
wanted
could find
Skinner
out
to
who is
take
driving the
initiative,
black
but he
Polaroid.
never did.
Well, I do have a connection at the DMV.
But the other thing,
Yeah?
It will cost you.
like I
You have
love
to
in the
pick up
movie
the
where
litter
she like
for my
rips open
community
her
service.
jacket
It is a
and
deal.
the shirt says
Deal.
"Not my boyfriend,"
Now
like
hand over your
pointing down.
wallet.
Yes, whatever.
Like that's also
Yeah.
a reference to the
Must
episode
admit,
where they're doing
the smell of
taxes.
fresh air is
Where he's
much
like,
more pleasing
"Oh,
than the odor of a hot
I
dog
think
machine."
is her name Edna or Eleanor? Edna. It was like,
Etna.
it's like,
Edna-
Edna,
Edna Krabappel.
fancy seeing you here in line at tax day. She's like,
This is just
it's like,
between
so
me
you
and
filing
you,
your
random
taxes?
object.
Maybe I could join you in line. She's like, unless you want to file jointly back of the line, Skinner. My favorite bit of that episode is still where the news anchor is like, he's like, Not to sound a little smug, but some of us handed our stubs to our accountants weeks ago, and you see some guy running around and he's like, anyone have a calculator? Marvin?
So, really quick, in this mission, I do something that if I had the timer on, I absolutely would have ran out of time. And you'll see exactly what it is the moment it happens.
Yeah.
You wait for it. Hold on.
Hey, move it, Whitey!
Yeah, you heard that right. But,
Oh, no!
there you go. I got out of the car. But, what were you gonna say?
What's the name of that sea captain character? Or just the sea captain?
The sea captain. He does. His actual name has never been revealed.
So
He's just
when
referred
the
to
way
as
he
the
does
sea captain.
taxes is he has his like little treasure chest out, and he's like putting like rubies and pearls in there, and then he pulls the piece of paper out and puts a few more pearls in there. He goes, "Yar! Sometimes I question what even plunder in it all." Like, how is that paying for taxes? He just puts like treasure from a typical pirate treasure chest in the envelope. I watch that every January. I watch that clip at least twice. Just you see the New Year's Eve fireworks going off. Oh, January 1st, better get on your taxes, Nettie. Just gets out of bed like immediately, like it's still nighttime. And I just love the bit where Lisa said, Dad, you didn't file our taxes. Silly Lisa, I filed them last year. No, they carry over. Well, no, I did them last year, which carry over to... No! Put it in your to-do pile. I have a to-do pile. It's like giant and it has like a duff on top of it. And then he just starts filling stuff out. He's like, business gifts. Hands it Marge the Patriot, the painting over the couch. Thank you for using nuclear power. Homie, I painted this for you. He's like, shut up. If I don't get caught, if I don't hear you, it's not illegal. Okay, Marge, you need 24/7 care. Maggie is 7, or Lisa's a clergyman, Maggie is 7 people, and Bart was wounded in Vietnam. Cool!
Hurt my stomach.
He just like crumples the paper down.
Just give me a minute.
Gets in the car and drives off. And it's like...
Oh, I should sleep more.
God, I forgot what the concept. Wait, was that the episode with the where Mr. Burns had the? It was like in $1,000 bill or something like that.
Give me a ride. I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
My favorite... I still love the Brockman bit at the unemployment line, though. Kent Brockman, yeah, where...
Kent Brockman.
So, I've been in this line for 5 years. What's your experience? 3 years of alternative and 2 years of tap.
Yeah. You know what? For as much of a racist stereotype as that poo is,
He has a cool car.
I really love his car.
I feel like every character except for Mr. Burns is like The Simpsons at least once.
Hindu coming through.
So, you want to know an interesting fact about Mr. Burns? He is a distant relative of the Simpsons family.
When Springfield and Shelbyville got founded, it was like 2 really small groups.
Go pick it up pronto.
Oh, thank you, my violent associate.
Yeah. Now to go inside the one place everyone hates, the DMV.
Empty. I am the victim of
Aren't
chicanery
Patty and
post
Selma
trial. I have
voiced by
brought
Margie
glory
voice
to the name of
actress?
Naasa Pima Petalon.
So Patty and Selma are still very much in the show.
Yes. Yeah. They don't. I think nowadays they're still relegated to just.
They
empty.
are really
for
It's one
Homer.
thing, but I
foils
never
for
expected
Homer,
you to lie.
though.
Dude, relax, okay? I've got the info you need. I just
By
need
the way,
help
you want to
delivering
see
work
monotony
to
in the
community
form
service.
of a
Oh,
mission?
Snake has a
I'm
cool
totally
car.
evil.
I should know
Okay,
better
here
than
you
to
go.
trust that demented chuckle. But okay.
He does.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
It's also one of the best
I'm
cars
still
in the
looking
game.
over Stacy.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine.
Hasta la
Yeah,
vista.
because of how
Yeah,
small it is,
not-
you can really
the not Barbie
navigate
car.
traffic with that car. I love the honor roller also.
Yeah.
But
Did I mention that Apu's
oh
mission?
yeah, but it's okay. We can mention
made
them
well.
again because yikes.
Audacious.
You think I'm talking about every Simpsons character except for
Yeah.
Apu in this
Whoa,
part?
there's a convention in town.
Listen, it's like, here's the thing. I like this song, but it's just
This is
Jesus.
on
This
racing
song
levels
is
bad. we don't talk about the volcano music in Diddy Kong
Yeah.
Racing. Or why that one elephant keeps asking where
yeah.
or Barry. Who's Barry?
Ah, yes. Legally sanctioned violence. Ain't it sweet?
300
Who's Barry? Keeps yelling for
Chicks love it when I do this.
This is not good for my insurance.
Barry! I'm surprised you didn't question what just happened in that corner.
You got the wrench, but you just like, oh, you mean he's getting rammed by the cops? That's the.
Yeah.
That was very unfortunate. It was very fun to watch, though. Just the cop ramming you over and over again. Well,
That car belongs in the
so
bargain
Patty
bin.
and Selma have like one of my favorite bits, which is just Homer's disdain for them. Like they're the reason that the smoking Homer got invented.
Yeah.
Because they drink the last beer.
Papa, random object.
Or the flaming Homer, yeah.
You mean the flaming Homer?
You know, just children's cough syrup.
Alright, here you go. Monotony is about to start. Yeah. Here you go, Homecoming.
Yeah.
The monotony is about to start. You see that armored truck?
Oh no.
You saw how weak this car is, right? Yeah, I have
So
to
much more
use this
damage
car
to you,
to
though.
destroy that armored truck.
It sucks.
It does.
I'm trying to think. There was an episode
Yeah.
I was watching recently. Oh, it was the one with the honor roller. With the debut the Derby race episode where Homer's like, I'm a terrible
Yeah.
father, and someone's like, and you're also fat, and I'm also fat. It's like,
Look at how much damage my car has taken from me ramming into it. It's not ramming into me, I'm ramming into it. And my
Yeah.
car is already on
playing
the
through this
verge of
level, I could see
blowing
why
up.
that maybe a hit and run remake has been
I smashed
not
my
necessarily talked about.
Mindless
I feel like they don't know how to
destruction.
work around this.
This town is
I guess they would have to make a whole original level that made
Yeah.
sense, because here's the other thing with this level though.
I am a
This
lean,
level has
mean,
jack
vindaloo
shit
machine.
to do with the overarching plot.
300 horses of convenient power. Hope I have
Yeah.
proven my
But you know what I mean? Like,
At least not until the
has
end.
nothing to do with the plot. Like,
Sweet acceleration.
Oh, Shiva smiles on
Yeah.
such behavior.
You'll see what I mean by this level has
I
nothing to
feel
do
like,
with the plot until the very end.
if they had given another level with Marge or Lisa, I feel like,
Human crickets.
or specifically Lisa, it could be her, like, I don't know. I feel like she'd be interested in the idea of aliens.
Oh, like no. Like out of my way, walking dude.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like if she found out that her
Maybe.
brother's mess. Again, she feels like the stuff with Bart is like her mess to clean up because it's
Chicks
Bart.
love it when I
I
do
still love how
this.
when she's running
This
around, she's
town
like,
is
"Have you seen my idiot
green.
brother?" To everybody.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
I mean, to be fair to her, she didn't
Yeah.
know that Bart was literally abducted.
I don't know how
by
to feel about the
aliens.
Marge photo that was in the newspaper before this chapter.
Oh, like no.
Yeah, photo provided by
I
husband.
smashed my
Oh, Marge B giving birth.
Yeah, mindless destruction.
You know what?
Sweet
You know what? Give us a remake, but I have an idea for a character.
Hasta la vista, sucker.
Give us a give us a Maggie level.
Don't say Chief
She
Wiggum,
can drive.
because that's its own.
What? No.
They can't.
It would be amazing, and you know it. Imagine doing
wouldn't
stuff like
make
ramming
sense.
that armor.
What possible service could this
And hear me out.
Back to the hideout.
Hear me out.
Cherry.
I don't know
They
if
give
I
us a
wanna
level where we play as
Abe.
It would make
I'm
more
just saying,
sense
let me
than playing
smash
as
that armored
Apu.
truck as a literal baby.
Fine. What about a level where we
That
play as
would be
Ned?
interesting. I would play as Ned before playing as Abe. I feel like Abe has never been like a main focus character. Abe is one of those characters that needs other characters with him.
Oh, like no.
Well, no,
What are you
he's not the central
what are you talking
focus.
about? Abe-
Like,
Abe
for
had a
example,
few
with, like, the
episodes to
Three-Eyed
himself.
Fish, that's a him and Bart episode.
Clean up in aisle 1.
No, there are 2 episodes that are focused specifically on
What
Abe.
are those episodes?
With, like, if Bart is there, he's acting as a supporting character.
More often.
The Hellfish episode, as well as that one episode where he's trying to woo that
I like
old
the one where
lady.
the kids use him to make a Ren and Stimpy cartoon.
Put this here. It makes no sense.
How'd you like a newspaper upside your head?
You have got to be kidding me.
I did it. I avoided all of the cops at the same time.
Should be a felony. Oh, chicks
The
love it
fact
when I
that
do
you still had a
this.
hit and run going on. So you like
What?
it's like, hey, you know what? I heard you having a hit and run. The music for hit and runs is better than Apu's music.
Move it, Cracker. If you do not tell me who owns the cola trucks, then I will be forced to
Yeah.
use profanity.
Okay, don't go nuts. Look, the cola trucks are registered to the museum.
The museum? What? Each level of this adventure
What?
is more exciting than the last. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
By the way, you like Bart's new car?
Oh, Mr. Bart, I have discovered that the evil cola is being made in the Springfield Museum.
But that closes in 5 minutes.
And my car is out of gas.
Just fill it up at the Kwik-E-Mart.
At those prices? No
How
way.
did Bart
Fine,
get
we'll
this
take my
car?
No problemo.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, pornography in the bridal magazines.
So, once again, song didn't age well. But, no, do you remember that episode
No.
where Bart got a driver's license for some reason? So there was an episode where Bart did something. I forgot what it was, but he was rewarded with anything he could possibly want. And like he thought of all the things he could possibly want, and one of the things was him
Isn't this your
driving a red Ferrari, which is this car. And in that, huh? Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite main cars in the game. It's not my favorite car, but it's my favorite main car. So there's a version of this car that's even faster, but that version is locked. I forget if it's a 100% reward or if it's just locked behind cheats.
Why does Homer
But
have
it's
a
this
green
car,
car
but
in
it's
this game?
locked.
Why doesn't he use the pink one?
Yeah.
You come back here.
No, I mean for the main game, like for the first one.
Oh, you mean in the for the last level?
Have the pink color.
For the first, what are you talking about? For the first level, he does
Oh, I
have
thought you had to mod that.
his pink car that's just called the family sedan.
Right.
No, what I modded in was the version that has the roof. Yeah, because that the roof version of the family sedan isn't actually in this game. I modded that in to well, I put that in as a mod for in order to make it a bit
Just
more
because
show
we put
accurate.
on a few extra pounds doesn't mean he's some food maniac cuts. Looks
What?
over Homer stole an ice cream truck. Oh, it's raspberry. Besides Homer is that was a funny episode.
But,
I watched it for the first time recently. There's some pretty funny bits in that.
It's just between me and you, random object.
That is my favorite gag in
Just
it. Oh,
Yeah, he killed himself.
Mine. All mine. Give it up for America's bad boy.
Shiva.
Oh, here we go, a cutscene.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually excited to be going to a museum.
Shiva H. Vishnu. The cola is dripping from that meteor.
Cool, free deadly cola.
Oh, we did it. We destroyed a priceless archaeological artifact. Oh,
What we? I did all the driving.
now let's find out who's behind all this strange cola business.
I know it's a cliche, but ay caramba!
Kodos, look at these space ratings for foolish Earthlings.
What happened, Kang? Foolish Earthlings used to be the #1 reality show in the galaxy. Space viewers couldn't get enough of these humans and their behavior.
Our show is down in all key demos.
But our show concept was so perfect. We filmed these idiotic bipeds with hidden cameras and beam it into every television in the galaxy.
These aliens have been secretly filming an intergalactic reality show in Springfield.
I knew there was a simple explanation.
I'm going to introduce the evil cola into the water supply. People will go mad.
I like it.
Then we distribute laser guns at the Squidport tourist area.
I like it.
The cola-maddened humans will go berserk,
I like it.
destroying themselves and their town.
Delivering big space ratings for foolish Earthlings.
We've got to prevent the aliens from putting laser guns in the hands of cola-drunk townspeople.
Why? That sounds hilarious. I'd watch that show.
I tell you what, you're a bad little boy.
So that's the end. That's the end of the level. But I do have to say though.
All right.
So, King and Kodos are
all right,
doing this for a reality show.
Huh.
South Park stole from Simpsons again because there's a whole South Park episode
Uh-huh.
about Earth almost getting canceled as a TV show. Simpsons did it.
Depends on when that came out. Anyway, see you.
Simpsons did it.
Shut up. See you next part.